Solana, guys, is breaking out as I speak, as well as Ethereum and even Bitcoin exploding to the upside, and I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are too. This was a very easy, simplified textbook breakout that happened just last night that we were able to capitalize on and get into and leverage to the upside here. As you guys know, over the past couple of days, we've been tracking what appeared to be some kind of 4-hour, even hourly or 2-hour symmetrical triangle forming on most of the major cryptocurrencies. And as of just a couple of hours ago, granted last night, we were able to buy in and long this to the upside, and it was quite simple and quite easy. If you go back to my previous videos, you guys can see we've been watching for the past couple of days a big symmetrical triangle forming on a lot of these major cryptos. Clear as day here 3 days ago. We have talked about the solid consolidation, potentially seeing breakouts to the upside, retesting the moving average, so on and so forth. And then in my video just yesterday, we highlighted yet again another breakout opportunity coming for 4-hour charts, a continuation in the sense here. Granted, most of the video was focused on basically the Bitcoin price breakout that we're most likely going to have after the Bitcoin halving. But towards the end, because I kind of I ended up going on a rant about it here. But you can see as I move forward towards the end, we focused on the short-term technical indicators here. I was going to make a full video about the short-term consolidation that we're seeing within most of the major cryptos. And then, like I said, I went on this rant about that, and that's what I titled it. You can see here, this is clearly Solana showing you the symmetrical triangle waiting, priming ourselves for the breakout. And look, that's exactly what we did. We had the symmetrical triangle filling in the gap. Price was building, pressure was building. Boom, breakout happened, clear as day. This was literally yesterday's update here, and it goes on beyond just Solana. We were looking at a lot of other cryptocurrencies too. We had drawn the Bitcoin. You can see symmetrical triangle. We just drew it yesterday, outlining when that breakout could come. And then you can see this is what happened. We broke out right outside of that, right after drawing this. And we pretty much, as you guys know how these kind of movements or these markets are, I just drew this last night, literally, or sorry, I just drew this yesterday for yesterday's episode in the morning here to show you the price ceiling and the price floor. And as you guys know, when we breach these supports or these resistances, that's that opportunity to buy in and either leverage to the upside or leverage to the downside. We've been talking about it every single day this week, tracking these smaller 4-hour charts here. Now, obviously, this is not going to, allow us to see massive explosions to the upside. I mean, like if you look at the Bitcoin price, you see this looks huge while we're looking at it on the 2-hour chart. It's really only a 4% run currently here. So don't get too, frazzled or thrilled. It's still a very small one, but on the 4-hour chart, this was a very easy long position to the upside here. So lots of things to talk about, lots of things to discuss, lots of things to explore. I'm excited. Hopefully you're able to buy into this. It's still not too late, depending on how early you watch this video here, but I want to go over a few things now. Before we do, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's jump right into today's episode. As you guys can see, BitFi is doing a $100 free cryptocurrency giveaway here. All you got to do is deposit and trade with an account. If you're new, sign up, complete your first deposit and trade, and you will earn $100 in free crypto. It's super simple. You can literally, if you don't even want to trade around, you can just deposit, make a trade, stop it, take your $100 back out and go from there. And then it's a win-win at that point here, and you get the bonus. It's that simple. You can do it in 2 ways: signing up with the link down in the description below, or scanning this QR code with your phone if you're watching this on a laptop. Whatever easiest way is just clicking the link down in the description below. But moving forward, diving into today's video, lots of crazy stuff to go over. You can see it's not a massive run, but we have started that run. I've been talking about this every single day this week, consistently every single day this week. We can go back on previous videos here. I'm pulling it up. We go back a couple of days ago here. You can see where we've highlighted in the 4-hour and much smaller charts the kind of symmetrical triangles that were forming on a lot of these. You can see it on Solana. We talked about the early breakout potentially. And then as we narrowed down or came closer into the video, we started to say, hey, maybe we need to tweak these charts a little bit because it doesn't seem like we're breaking outside of it just yet. And that's pretty much what we did on a lot of them. We had to just slightly scale out the Solana charts to kind of encapsulate or include this little kind of blip that we had here. It was just a few days ago. I believe the calm before. I literally said it in this video. This needs to break, literally referencing the point of breakout for this crypto. Then I go, calm before the storm. The halving is coming. Prepare now. Solana and Ethereum look destined to blow up. Literally. Solana and Ethereum, small possible trade. Literally what I'm talking about just a couple of days ago, which is why it's important to watch these videos every day to make sure you do not miss out on any important runs. You can see I drew it in right here for Solana, and I think we tweaked the chart ever so slightly. I know we included it. I forget which video it was, but we included the Solana trade. We broadened this ever so slightly to show you kind of the reference where we would see basically Solana moving back up to retest that price ceiling. And that's what we did. As you guys can clearly see right here, we're back up to retest that price ceiling. So slowly and surely, I think it was in yesterday's episode, we have slowly tweaked the charts to include the small little movement here because we're still trending sideways on the relative strength indicator. And that was an indication that would still be included within its downtrend and its support. And you can see where these price floors are consistently and where the price ceilings are as well consistently here. So as we started to fill in the gap, building pressure, we popped as expected and volume shot us up. So it's no surprise. It was a very easy way to capitalize on, and I don't think it's over just yet, but you can see we're trading at 59 on the Fear and Greed Index. We're only up 3%. So it is very early because we were tracking this on the 4-hour and the 2-hour and even the 1-hour charts here. But you can see overall, Bitcoin's up 6.7, Ethereum's up 7, BNB's up 6, Solana's up 8.8, XRP is up 4, Cardano's up 8, Avalanche is up 8%. Like a lot of these cryptos are starting to pop. You can see after the constant flatline consolidation we've had over the past like 5 or 6 days, where we finally got a small little volume injection that we've been waiting for to see a little pump. Now, why I'm saying it's still not too late and it's early is mainly my focus on XRP here. This is where things get a bit exciting and where we have to play. It's a little bit of a gamble, obviously, with anything. It is a little bit of a gamble. But on our XRP charts, what we were trading on and what we were paying attention to is the relative strength indicator. And this was my main focus. As you guys know, we've been tracking a massive descending triangle, lower high, lower lows, building steam, building pressure as we were coming closer to the price floor, coming closer to the bottom support here and the resistance here. We were getting squished, and as we get sandwiched here, a decision had to be made. We broke out, we fell for this bull trap here, which was a pain in the ass, but then we got into it right over here, or we were waiting to get into it. We saw us start to kind of hang out above it. We thought we would kind of bounce off, and that's what we're starting to do. And again, it's still early. The ideal goal is that this will move us up outside the bullish descending triangle. That's typically textbook what happens to XRP. Now, good thing is this is sentiment. This is market sentiment. On the 4-hour charts, you can see we're just starting to kind of peel off of it or skew off of it here. But as you guys know, XRP is in a massive, and I mean a monstrous bull flag formation here. There is a massive bull flagpole, lower high, lower low pattern here. We've been waiting to bottom. We thought we were bottoming. And you can see here, massive uptrend followed by lower high, lower lows, filling in this gap, moving lower and lower and lower. And as we're getting closer to here, we've also mapped out a beautiful downtrend like this. You're getting sandwiched inside of this. And we said, if you want to trade on this, it is more of a moderate, if not even an aggressive trade. To get in on here with the interpretation, we'll swing up to here, retest the yellow price ceiling, as well as the moving average. It all would intersect right around this key target area. That's where we would expect to go. This would be a moderate to aggressive trade because we're trending and trading inside of this descending fractal here. And what could happen is after we swing up to this level right here, we could break down and that would screw us all, or we would buy in and short. It's very possible that we could reject, but it's also very possible we could long after that because, like I said, we're in a bull flag, and typically bull flags break us to the upside. So the possibilities of that happening is also quite high. Now, as you guys know, as we swing up to retest this would be a long position, and it is still extremely early, and you have not missed your opportunity to get in on this just yet. Do you want to buy on it right this very second? I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait, because I am conservative and skeptical at the moment. We've been bearish for a long time, so we're due. We've been pretty much ping-ponging off the bottom, so we're due. There's two ways you could go around it. You could put it like a taker, or like you could put a position out where once we cross it, we'll be able to buy in. One of those trade orders could then clear, and you'd be in it for the run to the upside here. Or you just wait a little bit. We could wait if we're going to hang out here. Wait for this to close us above this resistance, and we could take a little leap of faith here with the expectation we start to move up to here. Very possible. Remember, we're entering the weekend. and that could then cause for some consolidation, and then starting Monday we could start to swing back to the upside. That is a huge possibility. So you're just going to have to be patient and very alert and aware of the price over the next couple of days, if not also today. Today's the big one, to see where is this going to move. Are we going to move up to here? Are we going to close where we are? Are we going to see a big run tonight, today? Like if we start to see us move up to here, it'd be ideal to buy in a little bit lower before we lose everything in one candle in the daily charts here. So lots of interesting, market sentiment to pay attention to. You can also see we're having problems breaking through this relative strength indicator as well. So it's like maybe if we break through this, we can buy in. So like that target range is if we close above here, that might be that prime opportunity here. That's the kind of the floor or the ceiling that we're looking to break through. And we'll go from there. So keep that in mind. We still have lots of potential to buy into that. So let's just let this pan out a bit more before we go in. As for these other cryptos, huge opportunity was over a couple of hours ago here as we were tracking Solana on hourly charts and daily charts, hourly and 4-hour charts. We were tracking a beautiful lower high, lower low moving average here, filling in this gap clear as day. One sweep, built enough steam and built enough pressure, we popped and exploded up. Again, not too late to get into Solana either. You can see my main focal point is on this resistance here. If we close above here, I'm going in, mainly because you can see there's lots of reasons that would say we're going to be swinging up. And sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. I've also been thinking that we were going to continue this. This is a clear textbook bull flag, as you guys know. As we filled this in, we broke it right over here, which was implying market movements like this. This is accurate. It's not straight up. It's no elevator explosion straight up to the upside. We know that. It's going to take a long time of consolidation to move, but it's going to be moving up. It's a bull flag. That's what happens here. So that's what we're looking for. And yes, I had a lot of caffeine this morning, but you could see, and I'm also very excited. Once we move up, that's the interpretation here. And we're starting to do that already as we closed outside the 4-hour symmetrical triangle here. Now we broke out. We're seeing 2 days of movement to the upside. The key, and getting in on this was aggressive. It was like we had some time of consolidation. It was an aggressive buy if you wanted to take advantage of that. For those that are, a little more conservative like me, my weight, what I plan on doing is buying in once we confirm closure above yellow resistance. You can also see we're already becoming overbought on the 4-hour, so it might not happen, which is something else to consider. Let's see how tonight closes. Let's see how today goes. Are we going to head up here? Are we going to get above? I don't know. If we do, two things could be at play. We could skyrocket up, come back down, fill in the gap, or we can do what we've been doing, which is probably what I would expect to see happen, is we do something like this and we start trending like that. That's a big focus as well. Now, moving forward from Solana, it's very similar to like Ethereum. It's a very similar chart. Solana and Ethereum are oddly trading very similarly here, and you can see we've come back up to meet this threshold again. The goal is to break above it. Problem is we jumped to the 4-hour. As expected, we are overbought on the 4-hour. We might not get enough steam to break through that. So that's a big thing. Now, we were able to make an aggressive trade once we saw this opportunity, move over on Ethereum, but this was many days ago. This was on the 5th of February here. We had an opportunity to get in on that for a run to the upside here, but we're now heading resistance. But we do have a bullish flag, so things do look bullish. I am bullish on a lot of these cryptos, but it wasn't buying in on Ethereum. It was Solana, XRP, and Bitcoin. If we can close above here, we'll buy in. Same thing with Solana. We close above here, we'll buy in. XRP, same thing. Close above here, we can buy in with interpretation of a run. Still aggressive. Bitcoin, fortunately, was an easier trade because this happened literally last night to us, the last possible moment. We saw confirmation on our 2-hour chart above numerous times above its clear downtrend here, which confirmed the direction we were going to be moving to, and we then exploded, railed to the upside here, which is awesome. So move those trades up a little bit. However, you could see we're already overbought. 4 hours is overbought. We jump to the daily. You can see we're kind of swinging up. This is a good sign that we're above here. So if we can close and stay above here, it might also be another opportunity to take advantage of, get in with the expectation of us to continue to move forward here. But we look great. You can see the rebound. It makes sense. So I'm excited to see where it's going to take us from here on out. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.